bringing the We Make Movies workshop here to Taos and then combining that with the students from our program who are really already interested in making media has just been magical. We have 28 kids from about 10 different schools, and in 2 days come up with a concept and make a movie.
How can your zombie apocalypse movie improve the community, improve the world?
The connection with Apple has been just phenomenal. The kids are so excited to use this equipment, and the idea that you don't need a Hollywood budget to be able to tell your story is very powerful for these kids. So the whole mission of breaking down the barriers to young people to be able to share their voices, tell authentic stories, address issues that are meaningful to them is very powerful, and it's something that they don't get in school.
No matter what you believe, this is about how do we work together as a community and how do we make stuff and be kind and cool to each other.
Experiment cheaply, experiment quickly, and experiment often.
My favorite part of the workshop so far has been watching these young kids learn how easy it is to make a film and learn how close they are to being able to realize their dreams. Really put one foot in front of the other and learn the gear and learn the skills, and to really focus on the storytelling and see how important that part of it is. It's really exciting to hand kids the technology and to show them the techniques. When we gave like an overview of how to roll slate and say action and cut and all that, like it was nice to go out in the field and then to be there to talk to them about why we use that process.
We broke into groups and we had the students brainstorm within their group what kind of story they'd like to tell. We brought everybody back together in a big circle, and each of the groups presented their idea to the larger group. And you got the feeling like this was one big family of creativity supporting one another.
What is the best story you can tell with 5 shots in you and your community? And we call it the Making an Exit Challenge. You want to visualize each of your shots ahead of time. You want one shot to connect to the next.
Learning sometimes means failing, experimenting. So when you're experimenting and learning, using this gear that's affordable means that you get better and better, iterating and figure out what works and what doesn't work.
It took me only 15 minutes to realize I want this filmmaking program within our school. Just the overall communication aspect, the interpersonal skills aspect of going out and interacting with people. Village of Los Lunas is a cutting-edge community. There's lots of stories to be told, and I think our kids not only would learn more about their community, but they'd be able to tell some stories in some really effective ways.
The workshop has helped me expand. I'm a very hands-on learner, so being able to do it myself and like really get into it, I think that has definitely helped me. My favorite part was probably the editing. I really liked how I was able to like splice the clips together. I didn't think it was very good, but in editing it and fixing it up, I was like, hey, this is actually kind of really cool.
When you taught Final Cut Pro, and one of our young ladies had it finished in like 10 minutes and completely understood, and she just sat back and looked at it and went, yeah, I just did this. That type of thing is priceless when it comes to working with kids.
The editing software is a lot easier to use and more user-friendly than you would think. The thing that inspires me the most is probably just being able to have a new experience and get a new skill.
We're training kids for job sets that aren't even created yet. And the notion of critical thinking and creativity is critical as they're having a wonderful experience like making movies.
Some of the students really wanted to come here to the Pueblo because they actually had a really good understanding of having respect for this place. This is the foundation for what makes the rest of Taos what it is today, and they wanted to bring awareness to have respect for our people here. So I thought it was really great that they brainstormed and they came up with this story of putting that out there.
These experiences are totally going to stay with me for the rest of my life. It's something that I know that I can do now because of We Make Movies. I say just keep doing what they're doing. It's really great, and it's really awesome to see all kinds of people come together to make this amazing films.
I think this benefited me a lot because I learned how to edit, how to add music into a film. I learned how to do the shots and everything, how to do a storyboard.
So to see them able to just take these new skills that they had just learned on this exciting equipment and apply it and make a story. And now here they are editing their work and adding music and adding credit. And then we're going to showcase that at a local theater for the families, for the parents and teachers. So that experience, I think, will last them a lifetime.
Our idea conceptually was like art leaving the studio and art being around in the community. Just know that behind it, there were minds and hearts and ideas.